Is anti-Indian rhetoric becoming a new shortcut to online fame and online political attention in America? And why are the social media attacks against Indian communities suddenly becoming louder in parts of Texas? A woman claiming to run for the Texas governor is now facing a massive backlash after posting an AI generated image. Now, that AI generated image mocking Indians and Hindu culture online. Her name is Kelly Smith, and her post is now triggering the outrage beyond Texas. In that viral image, which is AI generated, Smith appeared wearing an Indian attire in front of a temple in backdrop. She sarcastically announced that her new name was Priya and mocked Indian culture while claiming that she was now just as Indian as immigrants living in Texas. But she did not stop there, mind you. That post quickly escalated into broader anti-Indian comments targeting Indian American community, the Indian businesses, immigrants and their cultural practices. And that changes the conversation. Because this is no longer just about one conversation or maybe a controversial social media post. It reflects a growing tension unfolding online about immigration, identity, and demographic change in parts of the United States. Now, make no mistakes, Texas has become one of the fastest growing destinations for Indian professionals, students, and business owners in America. Now, cities across the state have seen a rapid Indian diaspora growing. The communities, restaurants, grocery stores, and cultural centers, whatnot. For many, that growth represents economic diversity, economic success, and also the diversity. But for others, it was a source of resentment. And social media amplified that resentment aggressively. After facing criticism online, Smith doubled down instead of backing away. She never apologized, by the way. She claimed that Texans were tired of seeing Indian stores appear across the neighborhood and accused the immigrants of not respecting the local culture. And at the same time, she framed her original post just as a joke. But there's a bigger angle behind it. This controversy is unfolding during a period when immigration politics in America are becoming increasingly emotional, cultural, and targeting the Indian Americans personally. That debate is no longer limited to the broader policy or visa. Well, it is now about identity itself, broadly. Who belongs? Question mark. Yes, who gets to call themselves Americans? And how much cultural change people are willing to accept around them. Well, yet, there is another contradiction here. Critics online pointed out that Indian Americans today are deeply integrated into American society. Many work in technology, healthcare, education, business. Thousands of own home there, raise their families, contribute to the local economies by paying the taxes across the Texas and anywhere around the United States, by the way. Some also questioned why cultural assimilation is demanded from immigrants until the immigrants are actually succeeding and becoming visible. That contradiction is now fueling even more debate online. Meanwhile, Kelly Smith's political campaign itself remains extremely small. She described herself as the write-in candidate for Texas governor elections in November. Her fundraising campaign has reportedly received very limited support so far. And now we all know why. But the attention online has been numerous. And that may be the real strategy. Because in today's social media driven political environment, outrage itself becomes the visibility. Now, adding more to this, the more controversial the statement, the faster it spreads. And increasingly, the immigrant communities are finding themselves at the center of those viral political battles, especially in America's cultural wars. The bigger question now is not whether the controversy will fade, it will whether the rhetoric like this around the Indian Americans continue spilling into the real world tensions, the communities that are already growing politically divided. What is your take on this? Make sure to comment down below.